I'm really coming to the realization that most people don't know Christ for themselves. And I think it's only a form of godliness that they have, but they don't really truly know Him based off His Word, through prayer, through fasting, through applying the Word of God to their life. Like they don't really know Him, know Him. You feel me? So we make comments like, you know, he couldn't save the lady from being unalived by the police officer. And we make comments like he got holes in his head, how he supposed to hold my problems and all these different things. That lets me know you have never tasted the Lord for yourself to see that he's good, like the scriptures say, right? And so we come up with our own ideas and our own fabrication of how this life works without him. Now, you got to keep in mind, my generation is part of the last generation of people that our parents made us go to church. When an option. Sometimes 6, 7 days a week is something going on at the church house, and we was there. If the doors was open, we was in there. And so my generation said, when I get older, I'm not going to church. It's too much. I even said it, right? And we have had children now that is getting up in age, and they've never been to church. So if a problem arises in their life, their first thought is not Christ, it's something else. Because they've not even been taught how to seek the Lord wholeheartedly for themselves. So we're seeing this out across the country of the offsprings of us that said we ain't going to church when we get older. So that's one problem. Another problem is I see so often is church hurt. You know, for example, your grandmother or grandfather went to church 30, 40 years and they end up losing their life and the church couldn't pay for the whole funeral. And so you get mad and they've been paying you all this money and you've been taking their money all these years and you should at least be able to do this. And I see that a lot. And so you write the church off. I see someone who's not fit to be a leader start a church, lead people the wrong way, have a fall, and then everybody judge this person as if he's the perfect representation of what God is. The same way we do police officers and any other person that may have a different opinion of ours. We do the same thing, right? And a lot of people's walking around with unforgiveness for other individuals, for family members, the way they was raised and other things they didn't have and all these things such and such hurt me and all these things and we didn't forgive and so we're harboring unforgiveness in our hearts which is causing us not to trust God wholeheartedly. Okay, but I promise you, if you could just stop what you're doing and seek him wholeheartedly, find out what his words say. Learn how to apply that word to your everyday life. Mix that with prayer, fasting, and being around like-minded individuals with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding who can equip you, teach you, and disciple you so that you can go out and make other disciples. I promise you, you will see a different God. I promise you. That's what happened to me. See, I was a professional church goer. The older I got, the more I did what I want to do on the weekends. I came to church on Sunday, put some money in the collection plate. I thought I was good. I telling you. So a lot of the people who have this mindset toward Jesus also was those that did whatever they wanted to do and tried God at the same time and then say he didn't work. How? You cannot continue to please your flesh and then expect God to come in and do something different than what the flesh produces. It doesn't work that way. And we have a microwave mentality in 2024, and it's been that way for years. I, I do what I want to do that goes against the word of God for 20, 30, 40 years, and then I go to church one Sunday and expect everything to go away. It don't work that way. I'm sorry. So, my challenge to you today is cut off all the stuff that you were doing that does not line up with the word of God. Clubbing, smoking, drinking, premarital sex, hustling, stealing, being a shyster, whatever the case, judging. Let's throw some stuff in there that we overlook. Judging other individuals, all these other things that we do, right? towards one another, I want you to stop that. To stop it. Get into your word. Learn how to apply what you're reading to your everyday life and live it out loud. And allow God to come in and do a work from the inside out. And I guarantee you we will have a different conversation. I guarantee you. Because I'm telling you, it's going to come a time where the Lord is going to put you in a position where you can't do nothing but call on Him. Trust me, it happened to me. He hit me. I ain't going to say he, but life hit me with a blow that was so tough. Money couldn't change it. My parents couldn't change it. My significant other couldn't change it. A new job couldn't change it. A brand new house couldn't change it. It rocked me to my core, and I had to call out to Him. And then I called out to Him. I told Him one thing: I'm going to trust you, and I'm going to seek you wholeheartedly. I'm not going to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm going to give you everything I got. But if you don't work, I'm going to go back to doing what I know how to do. So my challenge to you is try Him without all the mess attached to it. Allow Him to do the work. Because if He don't work, the street's still there. Hustling still there. Women, men, still there. Running the streets, still there. Clubbing, smoking, drinking, it's still going to be there. But I guarantee you, we will work. The same God that saved me, the same God that saved you. Because He has no respect of person. Try, and we'll talk again.